we are going to see about chapter 4, Janardanasya Paschim Sandesh of standard 10, subject Sanskrit. Dear students, already we have seen the first part of the lesson in the first video, which is already linked in the description. Today we are going to see the remaining lesson of the same chapter, Janardanasya Paschima Sandesh. Now, before starting the remaining part, let me revise whatever we have seen in the first part. We have seen that Ghatotkacha is sent as a messenger in the assembly of Dhritarashtra. There he goes and meets Dhritarashtra, and afterwards conversation took place between Dhritarashtra and Ghatotkacha. In that, Ghatotkacha first of all says that I, Ghatotkacha, bow down to you. But meanwhile he reminds that I cannot be first. So he stops himself at the same point. And further he says that no, I am not the first. First of all, Yudhishthira and all my elders are bowing down to you, and then I, Ghatotkacha, bow down to you. Further, Dhritarashtra welcomes him, and Ghatotkacha says that I came here as a messenger of Krishna and I want to pass the message of Lord Krishna. After listening the words of this, Dhritarashtra gets up from his throne. So Ghatotkacha says that no need to get up from your throne. You may sit down and afterwards you can listen the message of Lord Krishna. So Dhritarashtra says that as per command of Lord Krishna, and he sits at his throne. And further, Ghatotkacha says that is the Bhishma Pitama fine? Is he well? On behalf of Lord Krishna, he is asking about the well-being of Dhritarashtra, the producer of Kalyan. And further he says that I want to pass message to Dhritarashtra that O child Abhimanyu, the light of Kuru race and the Sion of Yadu race, you left me, your maternal uncle and your mother, and you went into the heaven for the purpose of seeing your forefathers. And further he says that if after the death of one child, Arjuna's condition is like this, then think about you. Then further he says that summon up strength, whatever strength you are having in your soul, that all you summon up, because Arjuna will come in the form of Pandavas and he will kill all the Kauravas. After the speech of Ghatotkacha, Sakuni, one of the character of Mahabharata and maternal uncle of Duryodhana, he says that victories cannot be won by the mere words, and all the Kshatriyas cannot be killed by only speech or words. Then Ghatotkacha says that is this Sakuni speaking? Is this Sakuni speaking? Then give up the game of dice and be prepared for war, archery. Ghatotkacha says to Sakuni that is this Sakuni speaking? Then give up the game of dice and be able for archery. Up to here we have seen in the very first video of the same chapter. Now the remaining lesson we are going to see in this video. Duryodhana says that Bo Prakrutim Gataha Vayamapi Khalu Raudraha Raksasudra Swabhava. When Sakuni is saying that victories cannot be won by mere words, in reply of that speech, Ghatotkacha says that if it is like that, then give up the game of dice and be ready for archery. But when the conversation took place between Ghatotkacha and Sakuni, here Duryodhana enters and he says that Bobo Prakrutim Gataha. Prakruti means here they are talking about the nature. O Ghatotkacha, displaying your original nature. Prakruti means here they are talking about nature. Let me see the words with meaning. O Ghatotkacha, you are displaying your original nature. Further it says that vayam api, vayam means we, api also, khaluha really, raudraha, raudra means here they are telling us that fires, raksaso grasvabhava, having the nature like a demon. We can also possess, we can also have the nature like a demons. Vayam api means we also. Khalu means really. Vayam api khalu raudraha, raksaso grasvabhava, possessing we are also possessing the nature like demons. Bohu prakritim gatah, O Ghatotkacha, you are displaying your original nature. Duryodhana says that, O Ghatotkacha, you are displaying your original nature. We can also possess the fire's nature like a demons. We can also possess the fire's nature like a demons. Means we can also be, or we can also have characteristics like a demons. Here in this particular words, raksasu grasvabhava, it is made out of compound that rakshashanam eva ugraha, rakshashanam eva ugraha, it is of Sasti Tatpurus compound. Now in this particular line, when Ghatotkacha says that if it is like that, then give up the game of dice and be prepared, be ready for the archery. Then Duryodhana says that, O Ghatotkacha, now you are displaying your original nature. Further he says that we can also possess the nature like a demon. Why Duryodhana is saying that you are displaying your original nature? Because here we have seen that Ghatotkacha is a son of Hidimba and Bhim. As Hidimba, she was a demoness, and as Ghatotkacha is a child of demoness, so he must have characteristics or some of the qualities like a demons. So here Duryodhana says that as you are a son of demoness, so you are displaying your original nature. And further he says that we can also possess same nature, we can also be like you. Ghatotkacha says shantam papam राक्षसेभ्योऽपि भवन्तः एव क्रूरतरा पूतः शांतं पापम. Shantam papam means having forbid. Rakshasebhyodapi. Here we can see the sandhi Rakshasebhyah plus api. Even more than, that means Bhavantah means you, eva kruratara, more cruel. Putah means why. Shantam papam means having forbidden. Rakshasebhyodapi, even more than demons. Even more than demons. Bhavantah means you. Eva kruratara means cruel. demoness. Both the characteristics he is having. So Duryodhana is reminding him that as you are a child of demoness, you are displaying your original nature, and further he says that we can also be like you. We can also possess the nature like you. After listening the words of Duryodhana, Ghatotkacha says that heaven forbid, calm down. Rakshase vyudapi bhavanta eva kruratarah. Why? How it can be? How it can be that you are more cruel than demons? Why and how it can be you are more cruel than demons? Putaha means why. So Ghatotkacha is reminding Duryodhana about his characteristics, that why we are demons, so we must have demonistic characteristics. But why you are even more cruel than demons? Further, he reminds him that na tu chaturbhuhe suptana bhatruna dahanti nishachara. Na means not, and jatubruhe means the house which is made out of sealing wax. Shuptana means asleep. Bhratruna means brothers. Dahanti means burn. Nishacharaha means demons. So here he says that if you are saying that you are human, you are the son of human, and you can possess the nature like a demons, then why you have did like this? Why you have did the things which is more cruel than demons are doing? Further he gives example of that things, that what Duryodhana has did. He says that the brothers who is sleeping in the ceiling wax house, which is made out of ceiling wax house, we the demons do not burn them. And further he says that Sirasi means even the hair of that. Bhratrunah patni, brother's wife. Sprushyanti means to touch. Nishacharaha means again demon. Further he says that even the demons do not touch. The hair of the wives of their brothers. The hair of their wife of brother. So here he is showing the characteristic of Duryodhana, as he is a son of human being, but also he has did some of the work which is more cruel even the demons are doing. And he says here with giving examples that why you have did like this. Jatu Bruhe. Now let me see the words with its meaning. Jatu Bruhe means Gruha means house and Jatu means ceiling wax. House which is made up of ceiling wax. Suptana means asleep. Bhratruna means brothers. Dahanti means burn. And Nishacharaha means devil. Further he says that Shirasi hair of Bhratrun Patni means wife. Nishacharaha again demons. Here when Duryodhana says that we can also possess the nature like a demons, at that time Ghatotkacha reminding him the work which is done by Duryodhana, that you cannot possess the nature like a demon because you are already more cruel than a demon and you have did such a work which is not considered good for the demons also. He says that people do not burn. If you are telling that I am a son of human being and I can possess the nature like demon, then listen, people do not burn. Their brothers who are sleeping in the house which is made up of ceiling wax. But you did. People cannot do like this, but you did. So here you can see that you are having already demonistic characters. Even the demons do not touch the hair of their wife or brothers. So by saying like this, he wants to say that you are, even though you are a son of human being, but then also you are having the demonistic characteristics and you have did such a work which is not suitable for demons also. Even demons are also not doing that work, and that work is done by you. So further Duryodhana says that Dutah khalu bhavanam praptam na tvam yuddhartham agatam. Dutah means messenger. Khalu bhavanah. Bhavana means you. Prapto means receive. Na tvam yuddhartham agata. Yuddhartham agata. Agata means came. Yuddhartham means for the purpose of war. Right? Battle. Dutah means messenger. Or envoy. Dutah khalu bhavana. Bhavan means you. Na tvam yuddhartham agata. Na means not. Tvam means you. Yuddhartham agata. Came for battle. You are here as an envoy. You came here as an envoy and not to fight with us. So here Duryodhana is reminding Ghatotkacha his work that you came here only as a messenger, as an envoy. You came for the purpose of giving message. So give your message and leave the place. You do not came here for fight. So you are here as an envoy and not for fight a battle with us. Gruhitva gach sandesham na vayam dutghataka. Gruhitva gach sandesham na vayam dutghataka. Gruhitva means receive and gach means go. Receive your message and go. Na vayam dutghataka means we do not kill envoy. We do not kill envoy. So Duryodhana is saying to Ghatotkacha that you are here as an envoy, not for the fight. So receive your message, take your message, and you may leave. We do not kill a messenger. Na vayam dutghataka means we do not kill envoy. Gruhitva means receive. Gach means go. Gruhitva gach sandesh. So receive your message and you may leave. We do not kill envoy. So here, as Duryodhana is knowing that Ghatotkacha is not came here as envoy, he is not only the messenger, but he is also one of the part of Kuru race. He is the son of one of the Pandavas, but then also he says that you are here as a messenger. So by saying this type of words, he is insulting Ghatotkacha not the part of Pandava's family, he wants to display like this type of thing. So after listening the words of Duryodhana, what does Ghatotkacha do? Let me see. Ghatotkacha says Shah Rosham. Shah Rosham. Shah place plus Rosham. Shah means he and Ros means anger. So with anger he says that Kim Dutah iti ma pradarshayati. Kim Dutah iti ma pradarshayati. Why are you insulting me by saying that I am a messenger? As he is one of the part of Pandava's family. But then also Duryodhana says that you are a messenger only. So give your message, receive your message and you may leave because we do not kill the messenger. But after listening the words of Duryodhana, Ghatotkacha is getting angry and he says that why you are insulting me by saying that I am a messenger. Further he says, Ma tavat bo. So it cannot be like that. It is not like that. As you are telling me messenger, I am not like that. I am not only the messenger. Na duto daham. Na duto daham. I am not the messenger. Further he says, Prahardvam samahata. All of you. Prahardvam means all of you and samahata means gathered. Sarve uttisthati. All of them gets up from their place. So let me see the words. With anger. Further he says that pradarshayati. Pradarshayati. You are insulting. You are insulting me. Ma tavat bo. So it cannot be like that. It cannot be like that. Na duto daham. Na duto daham. Means all of you attack. Attack on me and samahata. Together. Survey means all of them. Uttisthati means get up. Survey uttisthati or get up. See, when Duryodhana is insulting Ghatotkacha by saying that you are a messenger, you are envoy, so receive your message and you may go. We do not kill the envoy. But when Ghatotkacha listens the words of Duryodhana, at that time Ghatotkacha gets angry and he says that why are you insulting me by saying like this? Why are you insulting me by saying like this? And it is not like that. It cannot be like that. Further he says that I am not an envoy. I am not an envoy. All of you attack on me together. You may all attack on me together. So after listening the words of Ghatotkacha, all the people, those who are sitting in the assembly of Dhritarashtra, they get up from their place. So Dhritarashtra says, Pautra Ghatotkacha, Pautra Ghatotkacha, O child Ghatotkacha, Marshyatu Bhavan, you please forgive. You please forgive. Marshyatu Bhavan means pardon, pardon or forgive. And Bhavan means you. When he says that you may all attack on me, so all the people those who are sitting in the assembly of Dhritarashtra, they get up from their place. So meanwhile, Dhritarashtra says that, O child Ghatotkacha, O child Ghatotkacha, pardon me. Please you forgive. Madvachana Gavanta Bhavaha. Madvachana Gavanta Bhavaha. Here we can see the sandhi that Madvachanasya Avaganta. Madvachanasya Avaganta Sasti Tatpurus compound. Means understand my word. Madvachana Gavanta means understand my words. So here Dhritarashtra wants to settle the proper condition that O child Ghatotkacha, pardon, forgive and understand my words. You may please understand my words. Further he says that Ghatotkacha says that Bhavatu Bhavatu. Okay, well, Pitamahasya Vachanat Duto Dabhamasmi. Pitamahasya Vachanat. I am the envoy. I am an envoy due to the promise of grandfather. Pitamahasya, grandfather, and Vachanat means words or promise. Duto dasmi. I am the messenger. I am an envoy. I am the messenger due to the promise of grandfather. Bho Rajan means O king. Shruyatam Janardanasya Paschima Sandesh. Shruyatam means listen. Shruyatam Janardanasya Paschima Sandesh means listen the final message of Lord Krishna. Now students, you may note down these words in your notebook. So let me see. Ghatotkacha says that, well, I am an envoy due to the promise of grandfather. Now listen the final message of Lord Krishna. The final message of Lord Krishna is represented here by Ghatotkacha in the last part of the same chapter. Dharma Samachara. Dharma means here they are talking about religion. Samachara means practice. Dharma Samachara means practice your religion. Kuru Swajan Apeksha. Kuru means to do. Swajan means here they are talking about relatives or brothers. Apeksha means expectation. So here they wants to say that practice your religion and fulfill the expectation of your relative or brothers. Now let me see the words. First of all, he says that dharma means religion. Samachara means practice. Further he says that kuru means to do. Swajan. Swajan means relatives or brothers. Apeksha means expectation. So, dharma samachar. First of all, he says that dharma samachar, practice religion. Kuru swajan apeksha means fulfill the expectations of your relatives or brothers. Dharma samachar, kuru swajan apeksha, practice religion and fulfill the expectation of your relative. Yat kadakshitam, yat kadakshitam, yat means whatever. Here we will take it as a whatever. Kadakshitam, desire. Desire, whatever desire, manasi, in the mind. Manasi means in the mind. Further he says that sarvam miha nutishta. Sarvam means all that. Iha, here, and anutishta means do. Anutishta means do. In the very first line, they wants to say us that the message of Lord Krishna is that practice your religion, means whatever religion you are following, that all religion you practice well and fulfill the expectation of your relatives or brothers. In the very first line, he wants to say that fulfill whatever expectation you are having or your relatives are expecting from your side, so that all things fulfill at here only. Yat kadakshitam, whatever desire, manasi, that is there in your mind. Sarvam iham anutishtam, that all desire you may enjoy it here only. Enjoy whatever desire you are having in your mind. Jhatopya, in the third line this is that Jatyopadesha means like the secret of the birth. Like the secret of birth. Jatyopadesha means like the secret of birth. Eva Pandava Rupadhari. Pandava Rupadhari means assuming the form of Pandavas. Assuming the form of Pandavas. So, further it says that Pandavas, the noble Pandavas will assume the form of Yamraj. The noble Pandavas will take the form of Yamraj. Suryan Shubhiha. Suryasha Anshubhiha. Here we can see the Sandhi. Suryan Shubhiha means with the rays of the sun. The rays of sun. Surya Shubhiya Samam Upeshyati. Samam means with. Samam means with. Shuryan Shubham means Samam Vaha plus Upeshyati means Samam Mupeshyati will come near you. Vaha Prutanta. Prutanta means Prutan means god of death. Yamraj. Yamraj, the god of death. Now, the message of Lord Krishna is like this, that practice your religion, do your deed, and fulfill the expectation of your relatives and brothers. Fulfill the expectation of your relatives and your brothers here only. Further he says that whatever desire you are having in your mind, that enjoy it here only. Now it's the high time. Now whatever desire you are having in your mind, that all desire, enjoy it at here only. Suryan Shubhiha, with the rays of the sun. Here that we can use the word down also. At the time of down, the noble Pandavas. The noble Pandavas in the guise of Arjuna. The noble Pandavas in the guise of Arjuna will approach you and you approach you as a Yamraj. Will approach you as a Yamraj. Means the noble Pandavas will take a form of Yamraj, as they are taking a revenge of their son's death. So the noble Pandavas will approach you as a Yamraj, the god of death. The god of death. Here the message of Lord Krishna is over. Now you may note down these words in your notebook. Here our chapter number